It is an honor and a privilege to be here with you today to recognize and celebrate two truly courageous women who raise the bar for all of us.
As we celebrate these remarkable people, I would like to extend a very heartfelt greeting from Yulia Navalnaya. She's the new chair of the Human Rights Foundation. Her steadfast commitment to her husband, Alexei Navalny, and to the struggle for freedom in Russia mirrors the bravery of Sviatlana and Evgenia.
What I find profoundly moving is how each of these women turned their love for their partner and their pain and anger at the injustice they were subjected to towards a larger purpose and goal. Sviatlana and Evgenia both stepped forward not only to fight for their husbands, but to accept, however reluctantly, the mantle of human rights leadership that was thrown onto their shoulders. They did this because they shared that same commitment to causes larger than themselves.
These past 2.5 years have not been easy for our family. They have not been easy for me. And there were times, I confess, when despair felt stronger than hope in that solitary confinement in Siberia. But never for a moment did I have to worry about the cause that had been my life's work, the cause of advocating for human rights, for the liberation of political prisoners, for a democratic future for Russia, because I knew that this work was in hands much more capable than my own. It is my privilege and my great pleasure to introduce to you my wife, my lifelong partner, and my best friend, Evgenia Kara-Murza.
Sometimes in life we get stuck in roles we do not necessarily choose. We do not seek the challenge, but often the only option is to live up to it. I'm honored to share this stage and the prestigious Lantos Human Rights Prize with President-elect Sviatlana Tsikhanouskaya, who is the leader of the free Belarus and the embodiment of living up to a challenge. Deprived of the right to free and fair elections, freedom of speech, freedom of association, freedom of assembly, people have no more ways of peacefully and safely voicing their opinion about the regime and its crimes. And yet, despite it all, many continue to take a stand against the regime. These people were faced with the evil and chose to make a stand. It is to all of them, to their moral courage and their resilience, that I want to dedicate this prize.
What does it take? This is so exceptional that she would have this, again, the word keeps coming, courage to do what she did, to give not only for Sergei, as I say, but for the people. It's just remarkable because in doing so, she becomes a target herself. But again, she's doing it with such, I don't want to say abandon, but such strength that she's an inspiration to the world. The president, I call her Madam President of Belarus, the great, she goes by one name nationally, Sviatlana. Congratulations, Sviatlana.
Dear friends, today I accept this prize, of course, not for myself. This is the prize for those heroes who continue to fight. I also accept this prize for my husband, Sergei, who remains incommunicado for more than 500 days, serving his 19-year sentence. No fight, no war cannot be won without allies. And many of these allies are in this room today, such as Evgenia or Vladimir, such as Nancy Pelosi, who makes dictators all over the world tremble. We need allies like the United States of America. Many nations around the world look at you as the leader in the fight for democracy and human rights. So don't stop standing for what is right. Don't stop supporting Ukraine and Belarus. It is our common fight for freedom.
You are living that struggle. You are living that love story. And hopefully at a time when dictators around the world are trying to deny the true meaning of patriotism, we can all join you in that effort and ensure that a commitment to democracy undergirds the love that all of us have for our fellow citizens and our country. That is the commitment that we call for today. That is the opportunity that we celebrate, that is the obligation we honor, and that is the legacy we must seek to uphold.